Today we're going to be looking at throwing, and I'm going to start you off by showing 7 pitchers, 6 of whom are currently pitching in Major League Baseball at a very high level, and 1 pitcher that retired long ago. But they're all doing something in common, and I want you to take a look at these pictures and to try to figure out what they all have in common. Here's Aroldis Chapman of the Reds, throwing from the left side, who routinely throws the ball 100 miles an hour. Now we're followed by Cole Hamels, formerly of the Phillies, Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers, Felix Hernandez of the Seattle Mariners, Garrett Cole of the Pirates, Matt Harvey of the Mets, and Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers. A big teaching point that we feel is vital for our young players is to pay attention to their front glove. If you notice, in all 7 of these pitchers, the front glove is stabilized and inside the box, which is really inside the upper torso from the waist up to the chest. And as long as it's from the border or the close to the size of the body or even in the middle of the body, the pitcher is in a real good position to throw in a straight line to home plate. Remember, a glove weighs about 2 pounds, pound and a half, 2 pounds. A ball is only 5 ounces. If that glove gets away from the body, it's going to pull the body away from the target, which in this case would be the catcher's glove. 2 things happen. You get an energy leak, for one, which takes away velocity for a pitcher, and the pitcher's body is trying to stay in line, but it's being pulled away, which then causes strain in the elbow and the shoulder, which can lead to injury. These pitchers here do a great job of keeping the glove right in the box and allowing maximum energy to go to home plate in a straight line, and provides them with maximum power and velocity and allows them to really dominate hitters. Unfortunately, too many throwers end up throwing similar to this young man who has major energy leaks. His head's pulling towards first base, and that's a product of his front glove is away from his body, and he's letting go of the ball, and he's trying to get the ball to home plate, but will have a lot of trouble throwing strikes. This young man, same thing. Front glove is actually lower than the torso and away from the body, and you notice how he's leaning towards third base as a left-handed thrower. Energy leak and a lot of strain and stress on that throwing arm. Let's look at these pictures again. Here's Chapman in a great throwing position, front glove in the torso, Hamels as well. And if we can get all our pitchers, and to be honest with you, I'm going to talk about our defensive throwing as well in just a moment. If we can get all our players to throw in this manner, it will allow for total efficiency in their throwing game, maximum velocity on the balls that they're throwing, and will promote arm safety and arm health, which is exactly what we're looking for in this day and age. So I challenge our players to get away from this type of throwing where the front glove's away from the body and the leaning away from the target, and let's get closer to someone such as Matt Harvey, which will give us maximum efficiency. Let's take a look at a slow-mo of Jimmy Rollins taking ground balls between innings at shortstop. Watch his front glove. As he goes to release the ball, his glove goes below his waist, but then he pulls it up right into the box for maximum efficiency. Here's Jose Iglesias. Here's a slow-mo. Watch his front glove in perfect position as he releases the ball. One more really important component as we look at throwing. As the player begins to throw, he stabilizes his front glove out in front of him, and his chest actually moves towards the glove, and the glove will recoil slightly to the chest as they make their throw. And here's a young Forge player working on his throwing, and this is what I want all Forge players doing when they're playing catch, either at practice or throwing with their friends or mom and dad. Get that front glove in the box, and let's be as efficient as we possibly can.